Yoram, you can't even speak, you can't even formulate a basic sentence in Persian. You know, Persian's the language of your homeland, Afghanistan, and you can't even say that. You would have to say, Shelley, Kir, Ra, Dustar. But you can't even say that because you can't speak any language. You don't have any concept of grammar, and your posts and utterances consist of uniclausal diatribes of which are very uncreative, and it's sad. You've got the reasoning of a 5-year-old. I mean, I can't believe that that you take yourself seriously. Look at how you behave and look at how limited your verbal abilities are. And when that's combined with your debilitating disease or whatever you've got, it's sad, really. It must be really bad, having that sort of life. And then I saw, that most recent photograph of you. It looks like you've got, but a few months to live. Yoram, that's really sad. I feel to you. It looks like you're really deteriorating in terms of your health. The majority of humans can speak at least one language with advanced proficiency, but you can't even speak any language. You know about 10 words in Persian and about 15 in Hebrew, and your English is at the, I'd say at the intermediate level, perhaps, that of a 5 or 6-year-old. Perhaps you also suffer from some sort of mental incapacity. Aegon, I can't believe he's lived in the United States since he was 6 years old. He can't speak English. If you've heard him speak or if you've seen him type, he's practically illiterate. He's illiterate in every language that, he knows, and he doesn't know any language beyond the intermediate level. It takes foreign language students about 1 to 2 years to reach intermediate proficiency, and he's in his 50s or 60s, and he can't even speak a language. He can barely speak a language at the intermediate level. So he's not only a genetically deformed miscreant, he's also a convicted felon who embezzled money from his deceased mother's estate, a grand total of $32,000, and he embezzled these funds from his deceased mother's estate. So yes, Yoram was convicted on a charge of embezzlement, a felony charge, I might add, and he was convicted. He failed. He chose not to have a trial by jury. He instead opted for a trial by the judge, according to the judge's ruling, and the judge stating that the defendant, being severely disabled, is not in any shape to go into prison, so he was placed on house arrest for a matter of years, and also was on probation for many years after that. Yes, defendant is severely disabled. and I have all the criminal records and all the court documents that need to be scanned. Angel, of course, these records are public information. All you need to do is, give them the court record number, send that to the New York City Criminal Court Bureau or whatever it is, and send them however much it costs for the copies. I think I paid $3 per page or something like that, and it's not really that much considering the invaluable information I received. Set foot, or in this case, roll into the bank from which he embezzled funds, and also that he refrained from writing checks due to his prior history of identity theft. So, yeah, Yoram convicted in the early 1990s, either 1991 or 1992, stealing from Rach L. Bezelzel, the state RACH-EL, Rach L. Bezelzel.